Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Niken Christina Rokidin from 6G. In here, I want to tell you about my proposal. The title is An Error Analysis in Using Pronouns in Student Writing Ability at the First Semester of A Class at SMPN 27 Bandar Lampung in background of the problem. Language is very important in human life because it's a medium of communication in the purpose of social interaction. People can communicate with other people by using language. Without language, it will be difficult for us to do something. One of the important language in our life is English. English is very important because it's international language which is learned by people as their second language or as their foreign language. The students who learn English are expected to master four skills. They are listening, speaking, writing, and reading. To master our English better, we also should master in vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. In fact, most of Indonesian students get difficulties in learning English in spoken or writing form. So, they have to learn for skill and do some practice more especially for vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. People have been so familiar with error analysis. It's difficult for them to avoid it when they speak or writing. The difference of structure also occur an error if they have lack knowledge of structure. Actually, in maturing error, we find sub-pattern of it such of the eight part of speech, pronoun, identification, and limitation of the problem. Based off the background above, the writer identified some problem of the research as follow. The student get difficulties to make a good sentence in using pronouns writing. The student have lack of knowledge about grammar in writing. And the last is the student can change pronouns in the right structure. Limitation of the problem. Based on the identification of the problem above, the writer focused on an error analysis in using pronouns in student writing ability at the first semester of a class. Formulation of the problem. Based on limitation of the problem, the writer formulate the problem as follow. First, the student make any error in using pronouns in writing a text. Second is, what types of error are made by students in using pronoun in their writing? And the last is, why do the error occur? Objective of the research: to know and describe the student error in using pronouns in their writing, to know the highest frequency of student error in using pronoun in writing, and the last is to know and describe the types of error made by student in using pronoun. Significance of the research: to give information about student error in using pronoun in writing, and to give information for further research with certain interest. Relevant studies. Relevant research. The research results that are relevant to this is Rahayu research titled An Error Analysis on Using Personal Pronouns in Writing Descriptive Text. To complete the research, the researchers use qualitative research. The researchers conduct the result from the student writing of descriptive text, which only focused on analyze personal pronouns. Research method. In conducting the research, the writer used qualitative method or descriptive normative method. It means the writer will analyze the error analysis in using pronoun in writing ability, and the writer describe the fact that will find research. Okay, I think enough for my proposal. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.